When I was a kid, my parents bought me an 18-foot boat to go play around in. And not only did it teach me a lot of responsibility, it also laid the groundwork for becoming a licensed captain at an early age. And I took that thing everywhere. I explored all over Cape Cod and the islands with it. Now, if you're going to do something like that with your kids, you need a boat that's going to be very simplistic and basic and easy to operate, as well as easy to own and maintain. Here are all the ingredients right here in the 18 Sportsman from Eastern Boat Works. Let's take a look at the features. Now, this is the Seaway brand from Eastern Boat Works, and that means it's got some upscale nautical touches, like the beautifully varnished teak woodwork going around the boat. It's also semi-customizable, so we can get a ladder back seat instead of this leaning post, which I like. T-top is available, little things like that. It's a roomy boat and easy to get around in, too. There's 21 inches to these side decks. That's something you see in a boat that's much larger than 18 feet. And talk about basic systems. It's a self-contained engine, there's a battery giving you the electrical system, and steering. That's it. For power, you can option from 60 horsepower up to 90 horsepower and choose from Honda, Mercury, Suzuki, or Yamaha. The helm console has the steering wheel over to the port hand side, so you've got plenty of room for a companion right alongside you. Got an optional 9-inch Garmin display. There's a thick windshield with a stainless steel rail going around it as an option. The steering wheel is mounted to a stationary base. There are 2 gauges right alongside, one for RPM and the other fuel. That's all you need. Shift right alongside that, then you've got the ignition and then electrical switches. We also have connectivity, so we can also connect to a stereo that we have as an option just below. There's storage underneath the console as well as under the leaning post. Just behind the leaning post, there's 24 square feet of space for plenty of things to do, like tubing and fishing. There's an 18-inch safety factor to the cockpit, and then cap rails are 8 inches wide. Just ahead of the console, there's a 34-inch padded seat with storage underneath. Forward, there's open space, but there is an option for putting V seating up here. I kind of like having the open space, especially I like the 29-inch height to the foredeck, which allows you to work the line at waist level instead of having to bend down. Naturally, there's storage underneath. There are 4 8-inch pull-up cleats, 2 to each side, in the cap rails, plus we've got rod holders. Notice that the one next to the leaning post is also a beverage holder. It's easy to say that an 18-foot boat is a kid's boat, but is it really a kid's boat? I say no. I'm having a blast on this boat, tooling all around this lake. It's got a top speed of about 32 miles an hour, but I'm finding that 20 is a comfortable speed, and that's where my hand naturally gravitates to. And at that speed, I'm just tooling all around this lake and enjoying the scenery and the view and having a great ride. When you put it into a turn, she stays fairly level in the turn, so that means you're going to want to, hold on a little bit and brace yourself into that turn, but not so much at 20 miles an hour, more so at 32 miles an hour if you put it into a hard turn. There just really isn't a lot of bank in this, and that kind of keeps it comfortable. We're obviously on a lake where it's flat calm, but crossing my wake and coming at it at different angles showed no ill effects, no pounding, nothing like that. It just pushes the wake aside and plows right on through. Hitting it from the side, it just goes up and down the wake. It doesn't wobble from side to side, so it's a very stable ride would be a good way to put this. If I was going to give my kids responsibility, this is the boat I would do it on. So we've got excellent handling characteristics, a boat that's certainly easy to own, easy to operate, and remarkably easy to maintain. Also, it's coming from a company that has no dealer network, so you're buying direct from the factory, and that keeps the price down and gets you into the Eastern Boat Works family. All those ingredients put together make good reasons for putting the 18 Sportsman from Eastern Boats on your short list. And that's my full features inspection. I'm Captain Steve, and I'll see you on the water.